We got a Tennessean. We got a motherfucking Australian. And we got motherfucking an H-Towner. Oh, yeah. Cheers, motherfuckers. Happy Friday to all you motherfuckers out there. You know what I'm saying? We're about to start the show. I'm just trying to get in the mood here. Just smoking a little bit. Just drinking a little bit. Yeah. Let's get started with the motherfucking comments. And guess what, you care? We got 5 subscribers. Yeah. We made it to 444.
Nice.
Yeah. That's crazy. Let's see who unsubscribes after tonight. Yeah.
See how many people we drive away.
It's all right. I don't care. Let's get under. Well, I'm trying to lose 47 subscribers, so that way I don't have to do the bet anymore. Shit. But you're gonna get over it. Fuck you, Kike. Let's get started with the comments and shit. Want to start with motherfucking Brad Lewis, the new winner, and the new member of Awope. Hey, Brad Lewis, you still haven't sent me your address and shit. Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
we're not gonna hack you, bro. We promise.
Yeah. If you don't send me your information, what size shirt, and your address before the year ends, you're not gonna get nothing, motherfucker. I gotta order the shirts for them.
We're not gonna send you a blow up doll. It's not gonna be a blow up doll. It's gonna be a shirt
and a flashlight. Oh yeah,
the ones that have batteries.
It's got this little button. You press it, and it squirts juice, and it feels badass. Yeah. Personally, me, I like cold mustard. It works better.
Cold mustard, you idiot. When did you find out at a fucking skinny dipping picnic while you were eating a hot dog? And
I was fucking a fat bitch and she was hungry, so I put mustard on my dick. Yeah.
She was sucking you up. Hey, whatever works, man. Whatever works.
Well, anyways, Brad Lewis goes on the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 is unwoke as fuck. Excerpt. He goes, over 6,000 deaths over 10 years. Well, I mean, that's not a lot. I mean, we get 6,000 deaths just in 1 month in Chicago. I'm just saying. Yeah. That's the truth.
They're just not reporting it. Fake news.
It's true. And he goes, building that city for Qatar, over 600 slave deaths a year, building the fuck city in the desert. Yeah, I mean, that's not that much, Brad Lewis. Like I just said, I think more people would die in Chirac than they do here, over there in Qatar.
600 deaths a year, bro.
It's nothing.
Just from construction.
Kike, there was 300 deaths, and it was barely February. And it was barely February from the start of the new year over there in Chicago, motherfucker. From gang shootouts, violence.
We all know that.
Yeah. So, this ain't that bad.
The people over there, but we don't live in Chicago.
Plus, the world's too overpopulated. Kids are not eating and shit. And some motherfuckers, man, I'm not gonna lie, man, some motherfuckers deserve to die. Every time I'm driving in the street, some motherfuckers don't put their turning signals and they turn. Or I'm turning.
That's different.
I'm turning. No, yeah, and then I'm turning, and then some dumbass right in front of me does a U-turn and almost crashes into me, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Oh no! And this morning on my way to work, some dumbass lady was driving like 2 miles an hour. And she kept on stopping. And there was no stop signs. It was just a regular street. And I was like, what is she doing? And I finally got mad. And I fucking went around and I fucking sped around her. And then I looked back in the rearview mirror. And the bitch does this. She turns like this in the middle of the street. And she goes sideways. And she stands there. The car stands there. And I'm watching through the back of the rearview mirror. And it stands there. And then she reverses, goes forward, reverses again, goes forward, reverses again. And then finally turns the opposite way and drives the opposite way. And I'm like, man, there's a lot of idiots out there that need to be put down. Maybe we should send them over to Qatar so they can build the city and then they can hang them. I'm just saying.
No, I have the same beef with people that don't know how to drive, man. Fuck that shit.
There's a lot of dumb people driving out there, man. A lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that shouldn't fucking own a car. Man.
And they're not high, and they're not drunk like me, and they're driving worse than me. Just saying.
I go to work high every day.
Oh no, I'm serious. My aunt was done. What my aunt is one of the man was a dumbass driver. I was like told my uncle, I'm like, don't let this bitch, don't let her use the car. Just keep her in the
He's like,
kitchen.
all right.
Yeah, just keep her in the kitchen. That's the only thing she knows how to do. She makes good tamales, and let's just keep her in there. Don't let her drive the car. Fuck that bitch. Give her a bicycle. If she goes to go to grab groceries when you're not around, tell her to take the bicycle and shit.
I got one of those electrical scooters.
Cheers, Brad Lewis. You better send me your information, dumb son of a bitch. Or you're not getting no shirt.
Cheers.
All right, let's see who's next. Oh, Brad Lewis again on the fucking entitled celebrities with Fat Joe and John Leguizamo, that motherfucking white European. You know that motherfucker still complaining, Kike?
About what?
In an interview today on Yahoo, he was complaining about like on Carlito's Way. Remember that movie with Al Pacino?
I never saw it, but yeah, I remember.
The fucking up. That's a badass movie. Yeah.
Dude, I just saw fucking Blood In, Blood Out yesterday, bro, for the first time.
Blood In, Blood Out is a classic. I can't believe you barely saw it for the first time in your life. I saw that shit when I was 6 years old. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm not well acquainted with Chicano fucking culture. That's the thing, and I'm trying to learn
It ain't Chicano, it's gangster, motherfucker. Get it right.
It's Chicano.
Yeah,
it's California.
Anyways,
culture.
Carlito's Way is badass. It's, how does it go? Every time I tried to get out, they pull me back in. Oh, yeah. But anyways, Carlito's Way, John Leguizamo's complaining because he comes on that movie opposite Al Pacino, and he's all like, you know what? When I went there and I got the role, I was kind of upset and I wanted to quit. Because here, I know Al Pacino's a big star and he's amazing, but here he is in a movie role pretending to be a Cuban American.
Oh.
Just like in Scarface as well. And I gotta tell you, Scarface is a badass movie, but that is the worst Cuban accent in the world. Scarface? Yeah. He doesn't sound.
That one I did see.
He didn't sound. He doesn't. That's not the way a Cubans speak English.
Yeah,
that's not the way they sound. So it was crazy that he thought that was the way they sounded. Yeah. Her wound is so polluted. Yeah, fuck you, Al Pacino. But anyway, he's complaining. He's complaining that what he's a Mexican. He didn't get roles and shit. Motherfucker, you're white as fuck. You got to be in a movie. Yeah. They wouldn't. I'm not in the movie. You want to why? Because I'm too brown and shit, and I talk funny. And yeah. So they want to complain because he's rich and shit. You don't complain.
Dude, he was in a badass fucking movie about trans people. Remember that one?
Oh, to Wamfu we go, Julie Mubar or some shit. Yeah. I remember that one with what's his name?
You know the
Wesley
name.
Snipes and
Wesley Snipes
and Dennis Quaid.
Yeah,
Dennis Quaid and
no, it wasn't Dennis Quaid. No,
what was it?
The guy from the Little Trouble in China or Little Trouble in Little China. That's the guy.
It wasn't Kurt Russell.
It wasn't Kurt Russell.
No, it was Dennis Quaid. I'm pretty sure it was Quaid. I'm pretty sure it was Quaid.
No,
all
right.
Anyways, look it up. To Wampu we go or some shit. That movie was badass. You know, the only good movie I ever thought that John Leguizamo did, like a really good movie, was the Summer of Sam. But the Son of Sam. But the Son of Sam. It's a Spike Lee joint, Kike. It kicks ass. Now that's a fucking badass movie he did. Anyways, this guy's a pussy. Brad Lewis says, hip-hop Luigi, Leguizamo's 80s Koopas is some bullshit. I'm all for giving Brownskis the job, but he's acting in one of those that is some bullshit. His Violator and Spawn is awesome, but that's it. You know, that's true. Violator was awesome. Patrick Swayze, Gomer. You're right. It wasn't Dennis Quaid. It was Patrick Swayze in
Patrick Swayze. Yeah.
He was one of those pretty men. You know, they were pretty back then.
Yeah.
Hey, R.I.P. and cheers to Patrick Swayze. We miss you, you good-looking motherfucker. I hate that the disease fucking, did that to you. But, it's probably going to do it to all of us one day. But damn, man, that guy. I saw a picture of him like a week or two before he died. They saw him in the street, and when a paparazzi took a picture of him, man, he looked bad. He looked like
skinny as fuck, right?
Yeah. Just
that sucks.
The life was getting sucked out of him, man. That sucks. Cheers, Swayze.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, Brad Lewis. Yo. And fuck you, John Leguizamo. And then Brad Lewis says, hashtag woke pack for life. Woke pack for life. Brad Lewis. You're the shit. Again, on a comment on some other comments videos, it wasn't even the one we did last week. He says, fuck these other podcasters that suck dick for early spoiler news and live in their mom's basement and post 10 times a week and give 10 PlayStation 5s and don't pay any rent and make 10,000 subscribers. Woke pack for life. Cheers, puff, puff, pass. Woke pack for life. Brad Lewis, you crazy son of a bitch. You're badass. Let me get a new beer here in a little bit. The cut. We're about to read your Australian comment. Kike. This comment was written in Australia. Kike. That's amazing.
It was written online.
When you were a little boy, Kike, did you ever think you were going to be receiving a comment from someone in Australia?
I didn't know that the internet was a thing when I was a little kid, so no.
It's pretty amazing, right? Oh!
This is how I know you're high already, motherfucker. The internet, how it works is crazy.
I gotta tell you how I know I'm high. I lost the joint.
Yeah, I just reminded you.
Here it is. It was on the other side of the beer holder here.
So the cunt says,
on the retrospect, on the retrospect movies, retrospect for Thunderheart. Something woke this way comes, son, with a buffalo tooth, trying to trim your willy like your Miyagi with a bonsai tree. Badass retrospect. Yeah, I mean, I was just fucking around, like,
wax on, wax off.
Yeah. I mean, I think Ike was being pretty racist in this retrospect, but I try to keep it classy. That's what I did.
Okay.
But yeah. If I had a Native American tribe, I'd be like more Aztec, where we like sacrifice motherfuckers and shit and circumcise motherfuckers.
Now they're saying that that's kind of a myth that Spaniards fucking made that shit up. They're not really sure about that.
Well, no one really knows because no one was alive back then. I can fucking make a bunch of lies and shit. Everybody believe it, but I don't like whatever.
Pretty much.
That's why I don't like school. It's a bunch of shit.
That's why I don't like history.
Yeah, like Gomer says, the dingo ate your baby. That's Aussie, or that's not a knife. This is a knife. That's Aussie. Yeah. Hey, is that true? Did a dingo actually eat someone's baby? Is that like something that happened? No, I don't know. Cut. Let us know if the dingoes over there, if they eat what's a dingo?
Did you get that from Seinfeld? A dingo is kind of like a dog, but it's a wild dog.
It is a dog.
Yeah, it's a dog.
Well, there's
it's
a bunch of
yellowish
a wild dog. There's a bunch of dingoes here in the park all the time. I was carrying rocks and sticks to fuck them away. Yeah. They're probably not vaccinated either. So I throw rocks at them as soon as I see them. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking dingoes. Now I know how to call them. I'm gonna call them dingoes.
Dingoes.
Hey, cheers to cunt. Thank you for watching us all the way from Australia and also commenting. You're the shit. You're gonna get a shirt as soon as JP and fucking Brad Lewis send us that information. You're gonna get a shirt. The cunt.
Send us a Vicky.
What the fuck is that, Kike?
It's a beer.
I don't know what that is. Brad Lewis again on our last podcast. He goes, "Hey brothers, just saw Black Adam, and honestly, dug it better that parts of the Wakanda flick." Sorry about that. I was trying to speak while inhaling. It didn't work. Oh, the cunt. Before I keep going, the cunt mentioned the dingo did eat a baby, and people thought the dumb bitch killed the baby, but the dingo actually ate it. Oh, shit. Some lady was being accused of murder.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not a dingo. I don't know if babies taste any good, but apparently the Democrats think so. Anyways.
Okay.
It was exactly what I expected from a comic book movie. And not trying not to every snowflake in the world. It didn't suck. The only thing my partner mentioned, his partner, Brad Lewis is woke as fuck. Oh, yeah. He says, why is Marvel's Falcon slash Ant-Man slash Doctor Strange in the movie. Yeah. In that movie, they had the Falcon, Ant-Man, and Doctor Strange. But I'm going to explain to you why, Brad Lewis, because I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to this bullshit. It's because, Marvel, pretty much 90% of, no, I'll actually have to lower it because there's been a lot of new characters. 80% of the characters and stories that were written at Marvel were actually written by two guys or come up with two guys. It wasn't Stan Lee, it was just Stan Lee. Stan Lee wrote the majority of the stories, but the designs of the characters and their powers and shit like that came from Jack Kirby.
Jack Kirby, my God.
And eventually, I guess Stan Lee sucked more dick than Jack Kirby did. And they kind of phased Jack Kirby the fuck out of Marvel and kept Stan Lee. And when that happened, Jack Kirby went to DC. And he started making the same characters, but different. That's why there's Stannis, but then there's, what's his name? Apocalypse, or whatever his name is over there on, not Apocalypse, I don't even remember. Darkseid. You know, that's why we have Deadpool. It's all dumb. And then we have, like, the other, Jack Kirby was basically making, I love my characters, but I can't do them anymore, but let me just change them around a little bit. That's why there's similarities between the two brands, because it was the same guy that used to work over there that they fucking hired. Obviously, the Batman and Superman were DC stuff, some created by someone else, but when Jack Kirby got sent over, he basically was just reimagining his characters again at DC.
And Jack Kirby was not a writer; he was an actual artist, right?
Yeah. Like he would draw characters. He would draw characters and be like, "This guy has fire powers, and he can do this, and he can do that, and all that shit." And then Stan Lee would be like, "Okay, well, his name is this, and his name is this, and this is how he got his powers, and this is what his story is." You know, and they were a team. I don't know how they broke up and all that shit. You know, God bless them both, man. But I think Jack Kirby doesn't get enough credit like the way Stan Lee does. I know he died a long time ago, but I think he should still get credit. A lot of people don't even know his name and shit, which is kind of sad.
Like the stuff about the Eternals, how he drew it was very psychedelic. It was pretty fucking badass. I'm pretty sure he was smoked a lot of weed, man.
They both did.
And did acid or something.
I mean, come on.
You know,
Spider-Man's girlfriend is Mary Jane, and she has red hair and green eyes. Come on now, that's like code for weed. Fucking Stanley.
Pretty much.
Anyways, I didn't hate it, and I wasn't taken out of the flick. Woke Pack for life. Welcome back, son, and kick it. Woke Pack for life. Brad Lewis, send me your information. So shirt size and address, dumbass. I'll send you this. We can get this shit rolling. I'm just saying. It takes a long time for the shirts to get here from China, Kike. And then I have to use I sterilize that shit for you motherfuckers. When I receive them, I use 3 cans of fucking Lysol on the shirts, on the box, and then the shirts. I don't even open the box first. I fucking sterilize the shit out of the box of spraying Lysol all over the box. I wait another day, and then I spray it again. And then I open a box, and then I finally take the shirts out, you know, with a mask and everything, a suit, and then I fucking spray the shit out of the shirts, and I wash them, shit, and then I send them to you. So yeah. I'm just saying, yeah. Cheers, Brad Lewis.
Cheers, bro.
He says, Kike. Again, Brad Lewis. I guess, where were you? All of a sudden, you show up and shit. You're writing a million comments. That's crazy. Kike, you leaving us with great life advice halfway through the episode. R.I.P. Ranger. Yeah, about not giving all your love to the women and shit, Kike, and all your money.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what? Oh, yeah. I did say that. Well, my grandma said that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, I think like the only thing you should love in life is money. You know?
Yeah.
You can be attached to a bitch. That's fine. Don't love her. Yeah. No, yeah. Because look, if you're just attached and you don't love her,
friend with benefits kind of relationship thing.
You're attracted to her, yeah, shit like that. But like, you don't love her because that way, you know, if she ever goes away or she dies or some shit, then it's okay. You know, you weren't attached.
Sir, your wife just died. You're not crying. She was more like a close friend, but not that much.
Yeah. I'm kind of looking for another friend right now. We'll see how it turns out.
You're already doing Tinder.
Yeah, I still am. Cheers, Brad Lewis, you crazy motherfucker.
Cheers.
The cunt likes foxes here or wolves. Ah, the cunt and Gomer going at it. And the fucking comments. Yeah, Brad Lewis going crazy. He wrote another comment.
Wow, he must be drunk or high or something.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's what we wanted this channel. We want motherfuckers that are badasses like Brad Lewis right here. He says it's the only way to do it. In the dark, in the pillow. Oh yeah. If you're gonna cry, you do it in the closet, in the dark and with a pillow in your face. Nobody hears or sees. No evidence ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then jack off and go to sleep.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, watch
That's
porn,
how we
jack
do it.
off, go to sleep. Fuck you, Kevin Smith, for being a pussy. That's not what men do. Men don't post pictures of themselves or videos of themselves crying on social medias.
Oh,
You
no,
dumbass.
man.
You don't even tell your friends you cry. You pussy.
Yeah, women don't like it when a man cries. They lie. They're like, be more with your feelings and shit. But as soon as you do that, they're gonna be like, oh, fuck this guy. Yeah.
Fuck you.
were you reminiscing? Like you stopped there for a minute. You were like, that happened to me once.
Fuck you. Yeah.
You were like,
Stop bringing up memories. You dick.
I could almost fucking like play like, doo-ding, doo-ding.
Nah, there was this
Like,
one chick who was crazy. I didn't know what she wanted from me, and that's why I was just thinking about all these things. And shit,
That's why I aced it.
I was like,
You weren't thinking about it.
man, I hate it when they play with your head. They don't even know what.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want? Hey, cheers, Lord Master Starscream just came into the channel and shit. Hey.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Yeah, I saw a girl the other day that she had a shirt that says I like to make men cry. I was like, that's a bitchy fucking thing to say.
Me too. When I'm fucking you, bitch.
That's a good comeback.
Yeah. Anyways, Brad Lewis, you better have another comment. I'm getting tired of seeing that little pink fucking bee right there. Cheers, Brad Lewis.
Cheers, bro.
Oh, we got motherfucking Canuck Indie Phantom. He's fucking saying on the Qatar, no gays allowed. Kike. That's the thumbnail that I made.
Jacket. I just noticed that right now, and I was like, "Oh man, okay." It's been out for how long? Like fucking
a week. And no one complained or took it down. I like that we only have 400 subscribers. I can make fucking thumbnails that are fucking crazy. I could probably make a thumbnail with a dick on it, and we wouldn't get taken down.
No gays.
Indie Phantom goes, God, I hate soccer. Yeah, me too. This is the wokest team sport on the planet. It's gay that you can't use your hands. Makes no freaking sense unless you don't have arms. The whole freaking sport is gay. So I don't know what they're talking about. Hey, you know what? He's right, because I remember playing this shit as a kid when they would make us play it at school. I used to get mad because some of these assholes,
really mad at it?
No, Mom, not only that, but some of these assholes are dicks. And they wanted, because I make fun of them in class. And so then we're over here in the soccer field. Yeah, we're over here in the soccer field. And so they try to like deliberately kick the ball at my face. Yeah. So then I use my hands to cover my face. And I would get penalties all the time. Yeah.
Hand.
And I told the coach, well, fuck you. I'm supposed to just let the ball hit my face. Fuck you. I hate the sport. Yeah.
I could have gotten a concussion, goddammit.
Yeah.
All right. Get out of the way, son.
Yeah. It just goes fucking sit on the bleachers.
Replacement.
Yeah. Fuck you, coach. I get a red card all the time. Get your red card. I got your red card right here. Pull out my dick and show it to him. Motherfucker. Hey, Indie Phantom is here, Kike.
Oh shit, Indie. What's up, bro?
Oh, that was badass. Let's see what else he says. He says, hockey is the only team sport that matters. My wokies. I only went to one soccer game. That was when they took us at school. Kike, remember? We went to
Oh
the
shit!
soccer
When
game.
the America came over to play.
No, he's talking about hockey. You dumbass.
Oh, I thought you and I. Oh, I was like, you went to that game?
No, we went to that hockey game. Remember, they took us. At
Oh
school.
yeah, we did. Oh, dude, back in our old town, we had a hockey team.
Yeah.
And they were fucking good. They beat every fucking team in Texas. I don't know how many years. We were like champs for the longest time.
Even though no one ever went to see them.
It's
they would
fucking in the middle of the desert.
They would give the school free tickets so that we went with free tickets. They gave us all
Uh-huh.
of the school. I mean, they never made any money and shit. We're playing in the middle of the desert. Shit.
Yeah, well, it's not a Texas thing to do hockey, but hey, we were kicking ass at it. So
It wasn't us. These motherfuckers, they imported them from Canada, Kike. They weren't even Americans. They brought them all the way
all
down
of them,
to,
like
to
there's
South
a
Texas.
bunch of Canadians.
Yeah. Indie Phantom, they brought a bunch of immigrants from your country down to South Texas to play hockey for us. And they won for us. They beat all the Mexicans because the Mexicans didn't know how to play hockey. Yeah.
All of them had at least 3 teeth out of their fucking face. They were all toothless.
They probably fucked a lot of Mexican bitches down there.
Oh yeah, they married a lot of fucking women from our town.
Yeah. Although I don't give props to Benham for banging the hottest Spice Girl back in the day. I think he means Beckham. Oh, David Beckham. Fuck. Yeah, she was the hottest one. What was her name? Classy Spice and shit.
No, Posh Spice.
Yeah. There you go. I like her posh. Oh yeah.
You know which one I like though? Scary Spice is pretty hot.
I like them all. I always pictured having an orgy with all of them.
And the blonde one, Cute Spice, or what's her fucking
name? No, that skinny one that screams really loud. She fucking has a big mouth, Kike. She could probably take 3 dicks in her mouth at the same time.
Is that Sporty Spice?
No, she was like the best singer. She was like the one that like wore like, she was flat chested. She had no ass. She had a big mouth, Kike.
You mean Posh Spice? Because I don't think she has a good body, but
hey, fuck you. Posh Spice was hot. She was like the first Kim Kardashian motherfucker. She was.
That's why I liked Scary Spice. Scary Spice had curves. She was black.
I had the porno with the redhead in it. the Playboy. I had it as a kid.
Oh, she did do the fucking Playboy. You're right.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I literally went to, because back then we used to have those bookstores, the small bookstores, not Barnes and Nobles. Like you would go, it was like little bookstores and shit. And I waited outside and I saw this man and he looked cool enough. And I told him, sir, I'm all like, if I give you money, can you please buy me a Playboy? And the guy looks at me and he goes, he didn't even say anything. He just went like that. And I gave him $10. and he came back out and I was like, thank you, sir. And he just smiled. He never even spoke to me, man. But I had the Playboy with the redhead Spice Girl. It was badass. Yeah, Kike. It was, I mean, you know what? I wish I still could have kept them. I don't know what happened to my Playboys, Kike.
They were all sticky, so you threw them out.
No, do you remember? I used to post the pictures all over the walls.
Oh yeah. You had the wall of porn in our fucking place.
Wall of porn. Bitches would come and sit there in my room, and they'd just be looking at the wall and being like, with their mouths open.
Who is that chick from Africa, South Africa, with short hair? Charlize Theron. You had her.
Yeah, I did. I had the Playboy with Charlize Theron.
Yes.
Yeah. She had no tits and no ass, but she's the most beautiful woman on earth.
She's still fucking hot. Have you seen her?
Yeah, I can't believe that fucking troll-looking motherfucker fucked her and had children with her. What's his name?
Ooh.
A troll motherfucker. I forget his name, man. Shit. Come on, Kike. Look it up. Charlize Theron's ex-husband. Type it in. He's a celebrity. He looks like ass. Take it too long.
I don't know who that is. And
Sean Penn. Sean Penn.
Holy
it just
shit.
came to me.
Dude, Sean Penn banged the hottest fucking bitches.
They were married. They had children and shit, Kike.
What?
Hey, you know what?
He has the biggest balls too, man, Sean Penn.
Well, not just that, but he probably has a huge dick, Kike. It's thick and long. If that bitch was all over it.
I mean, anyone who fucking goes to Mexico to fucking talk to El Chapo has big ass fucking balls. I mean, that motherfucker's crazy, bro.
Well, man, I would have loved to do it too, but the motherfucker never answered my calls. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably what was going on. Hey, cheers, Andy Phantom. You're the shit.
Hey, cheers, bro. One down.
Yeah. Oh, Rocco fucked my life. Here he goes. This fucking Satanist. Let him have it.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Rocco.
He says, laughing out loud, a bunch of little faces that are laughing and shit. This was the wokest section of the show. He's talking about the Qatar no gays allowed video. Thanks to Son explaining what sodomy is. Cheers, woke dudes. Woke back for life. Woke back for life. It's because I told Kike, like, not everybody knows old English like the way you do, you pussy. So I gotta explain to people and shit what sodomy meant and shit. And dissipation, I had to tell people what dissipation meant too.
Oh my god.
Cheers, Rocco, you're a fucking dumbass. You're lucky you got a shirt, you Satanist. You and Kike over there sacrificing babies every fucking third of the month on a full moon. You assholes.
Only on a full moon, bro.
That's what I just said, on a full moon, you fucking Satanist. I know my enemy, Kike. I know it good. I've studied the books. I know what you're up to, you ass. You and Rocco. Anyways. Cheers, Rocco.
Cheers, Rocco.
Oh, William Trump, the Goblin King. On the Thunderheart.
Oh, yeah.
The retrospect. This one was funny. Son didn't hold back any punches on this one. Cheers, drunk dudes. Yeah. I was trying to be funny, but Kike was being so fucking racist.
What? Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, you were.
You were like, what? Make fun of the little kid who they just shot. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Well, you know, Kike, that's not a real kid. I mean, it doesn't really exist. It's just a movie. I mean, you were taking it too serious. Yeah.
And it was taken from a real life event, so.
No little kids had ever been shot like that by some white guy. Anyways, maybe a black kid. But that guy wasn't white. He was kind of brown. Kike. I'm just saying. Anyways. Hey, cheers, William Trump, the Goblin King. You're a badass. Crazy motherfucker.
Cheers.
You guys are gonna like tomorrow's retrospect, but we'll talk about it.
Oh my god.
We'll talk about it in for the boys. We'll talk about it tonight. The retrospect. Anyways, Indie Phantom. He says on the Avatar, Way of the Water was already a failure. Expert. He says, I can't believe this even finally happened. After 5 years, I doubted that this was ever gonna happen. Me too. It needs to make $2 billion to break even. Exactly. Damn. Break even. He already said it needs to become the 4th or the 3rd best movie of all time. In order to make a profit. It's not going to happen. The hype doesn't seem to be there. However, people thought Titanic and the first Avatar were going to bomb. And then there was a 1-2 punch. Both become the biggest movies of all time. So I'm not ready to bet against Cameron, but people wanted to see the first one, mostly because of the new 3D technique. Exactly. That shit's old. No one's impressed unless he makes something that comes out of the screen and touches your face. No one's going to give a fuck about it. I'm just saying. Like, there's nothing new. And everybody, Marvel and all the big studios are starting to cut corners when it comes to CGI and shit, because some of the movies don't even look half as good as they used to.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you would have to be really high to enjoy it, right? In a different level, you know. You imagine like they're giving you like enhancers. Here, eat this gummy. It's an enhancer for the movie.
Yes, Kike. God damn, that's genius. That's smart. That's fucking smart, Kike. Yeah, that's the only way you would make money to do something new for the audience, Kike. Yeah, because like I remember back then, like it was new. Because it was like, you used to go into 3D movies, but it was always like those stupid shit that was like blue and red. And he pissed me off and shit. But this guy gave you glasses that were just clear and shit,
Yeah.
and made everything look amazing. That was the
Was
first
I with
time.
you when we went to see Finding Nemo? No, it wasn't you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
It
no.
was me, you.
Was it?
It was me, you, and our crazy friend that was over there with you.
We got high before watching that, and I swear to God, I was watching in the middle of it. I
I
was
thought
like,
it was real.
I thought I was watching National Geographics, and
Yeah.
I was understanding the fish.
I thought it was real. I was all like, "This shark is scaring the shit out of me, man!" Like, oh, like this is
My name is Bruce.
the mouth opened, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like this is scaring me to creep.
The part that woke me up and actually put me, like, floored me, like, I was like, oh shit, I am high. It's a fucking turtle. I was like, hey dudes, what's up? And I was like, oh, I am high. Never mind. It was hilarious, dude. It was really cool.
He says, where was I? Bros, Cameron didn't spend half his life savings. He convinced the studio over a decade ago to bankroll like 4 sequels. This is his opus. Too bad the whole idea is woke ass. should be some impressive stuff and good action for that budget though. New trailer showed some cooler stuff. But the wokest see the new Indiana Jones trailer. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it tonight when we get to the nerd shit around probably around 9 p.m. I imagine. Even though we know from Doomcock how crappy it's going to be, we're definitely gonna talk about that. I thought they put together a decent promo. Cheers. James Cameron already said in his fucking dumbass interview on the Avatar that this movie is going to be longer than the last one, which was like 3 hours long. Wow. They're gonna be like 3 hours and 40 minutes. There's not going to be no intermissions and shit. And he says, if you need to pee, go pee. And then you can buy another ticket and see the part that you missed. I'm not lying. That's what the idiot said in the interview. It's okay if people go pee and or take a shit and they miss part of the movie because they can just buy another ticket and see it again and see the part they missed. That's what he said in the interview. He thinks his movie is that good. That people
along
will say.
with the gummy, the enhancer, the enhancer of the gummy, like they're gonna give
gummies,
you a little bottle, one little liter bottle with a thing, so you can attach it to your penis so you can pee.
Okay, if I was smart, I mean, I would be like, the seat is a toilet you're already sitting on, and
that's true.
And you're already sitting on, and there you go, and you're in a booth, so you don't have to smell anyone else's shit. You just smell your own shit and piss.
Oh, so it would be like a private booth. Almost.
It's like a little booth, and you just go in.
You hear a lot of whooshes, you know, like whoosh, whoosh.
Everything's fully insulated and shit with the latest of technology. This is James Cameron. He has billions of dollars, latest technology and shit, making like silent toilets. All right, but he fucked up. He spent all his money on making a badass looking movie when he should have made a badass theater experience.
That's true.
Hey,
you know what? That is true. We should make our own fucking movie and in our own theater. Like, this is our own theater. You're gonna fucking feel badass.
Yeah, you can smoke here. You can drink here. You can fuck here if you want. But but as long as you're in your booth,
coming alone. Here's a flashlight.
As long as you're in your booth and you're shit, you're not gonna bother anyone. But if you do it outside of your booth, we're kicking your ass out. Yeah, kick it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That is so weird. Hey, remember back in the day? I don't know if you. Well, I mean, you should be old enough, but I don't know if they did it here in the States. In Mexico, we had a fucking little, a little timeout. Like they were like, now we're gonna fucking like pause the video.
The only
intermission.
Time,
there you go.
The only time ever there was an intermission, I think, was for Titanic.
Oh,
that was the only time I ever experienced an intermission. Mm-hmm. They didn't even do it for Avatar. He did it for Titanic. I remember.
Yeah, I think we talked about this. I think it would make a lot. They would make a lot more money, like if they would make an intermission, so that they can go buy candy, take a shit, and piss, and then come back and they're earning more money.
Yeah. It's called the drive-in, y'all. Gomer. Hey, Gomer, don't be stealing my idea. I'm gonna sue your ass, motherfucker. Yeah. Cheers.
Hey, cheers.
Indeed, Phantom on the Thunderheart video. He says Val Kilmer was having a great career at this time, even though this was a bomb. The guy had just come off The Doors. Oh, The Doors is a crazy movie.
That's a crazy movie, man.
And it used to be in my top 10 until Excuse me.
Okay. Careful there.
Excuse me. Until it was coming, the demon was trying to
I know. I was like, it's
Get-
gonna come out.
get back in there, source of my power. Ah, yeah.
Source of my
Yeah,
power.
yeah. Anyways, yeah. Stay in there, motherfucker. Anyways, I read online that the Doors was a lie and that Oliver Stone took liberties and just made shit up for the
Oh,
movie,
yeah.
just
course.
to make it look more badass and shit. And the
Mhm.
band was pissed, like that shit never happened. And like Jim was not a lunatic like the way you show him in the movie. He really wasn't. Like, and so when I read that online, I was like, "Gee, God, dude, I don't even like the movie anymore because I used to think it was badass and I idolized him. I wanted to die like this motherfucker, fucking
Well,
bitches doing drugs."
The one part that I actually felt it was really fucking cool was when he went to the fucking Ed Sullivan show and they told him don't fucking say this during the song, and he did it, and that actually happened. So that was cool. I like that part.
Yeah. He says, where I actually think he was a perfect Batman and one of the more believable Bruce Waynes. He was a good Batman, dude.
He was a good Batman. Yeah.
I think the biggest
Yeah.
disappointment in Schumacher's movies was the fact that he couldn't keep the same actor in his movies as the main actor because he kept Robin. He was Chris O'Donnell,
Mhm.
still did the next one, and so it was the
Yeah.
same universe, but he had to change actors. So I think that was really shitty for him. But I liked when I go back and I watch those movies nowadays. I kind of like them. You wanna know why?
Yeah. Well,
Because they're more like cartoonish and comic book like.
yeah. I mean, it's something that you hold dear because you saw it as a kid. So
No.
You're gonna watch it again. You're
No,
gonna
because
be like,
I got a point that I said, well, these movies are not cool and they're shitty, but this is like, like when you would see Batman the animated series and shit, it was a cool cartoon and shit. Well, I mean, this is what Schumacher did. It's like
Mhm.
it's a cartoon with action and superheroes
Yeah.
and shit. And he made it live action and it's kind of cool, man. I go back and watch it and I'm like, this fucking badass. It's entertaining to me.
I mean, again, I saw Batman '89 a little while ago, and I thought this is pretty it's a pretty good fucking movie, man.
And even
Even the
89,
second part with the
even
Penguin.
89 is still the tone is more serious than the
Yeah.
than the Joe Schumacher because Joe Schumacher was making a cartoon, a comic book. I think Joe
Yeah.
Schumacher, did it best as far as
Yeah.
that. This is like a comic book. This is a cartoon and shit. This is like not real. Everyone else tried to make it real, to
Yeah.
make it grounded in reality. Like the Batman. The Batman's like the most realistic Batman we've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. The new Batman.
And even the character itself, because if a kid had gone through that kind of trauma, I think he would be a little not right in the head. And Patterson plays it like that. He doesn't like to be seen as Bruce Wayne. Everybody complains, oh, he's emo and he's emo. Like, no, he's playing it like if that really happened to somebody and shit.
Yeah, and
Like-
he was young in this version of Batman too. So you had to fucking take it in and say, well, he's still a little traumatized because of like his parents and all this shit. He's young. He's a young fucking Batman. So
Yeah. I mean, I get both sides on that, and I like all the I think I like all the Batman movies. I think I really do. There's not a single one that I could say, oh, this one was really shit.
what did I bitch about? Which one? What are you talking about?
Oh,
Gomer says, "Oh God, you bitch about."
about the intermission, you dumbass.
No, I mean, I'm saying it's good for business. It's
Here you
good for
go.
business.
Bitching again.
I'm saying it's good for business.
Anyway, any fan says Clooney kept shaking his head around and he was making me dizzy with that shit. Keaton is cool in the bat suit, but he just can't pull off the Playboy billionaire thing. He could maybe be Elon Musk or something with the curly balding head. Yeah, he was too old to be Batman. He looked like a seasoned Batman already.
Well, he's really short to be Batman. He's a short guy.
Everyone in Hollywood is short. Yeah. I think
Compared to everyone else, he's really short.
I think even me, I'm a fucking giant if I ever met a celebrity.
But I respect Keaton because he did fucking Beetlejuice and Batman back to back. That's a lot of difference of a fucking character, man. It's crazy.
Well, I don't know. He kind of went fucking Beetlejuice when he's like, "You want to get nuts?"
Oh yeah, that's that. Yeah,
He
that's
fucked up
when I
Bruce
noticed.
Wayne.
Oh shit, this is fucking Beetlejuice.
He fucked up Bruce Wayne there like a dumbass.
That
He
was
says,
pretty cool, though.
surprisingly, I think that Robert Pattinson is a good Batman,
Mhm.
and he's too weirdly woke and emo as Bruce Wayne. Yeah, he is, but that's why I'm saying they try to make it as realistic as possible and say, like, if somebody had trauma from seeing his parents die and he's a billionaire, he would be like this. And I think that's what Pattinson was going for. I get it. To me, it did seem like emo, but I saw the movie again and I'm like, no, man, this is like the most realistic and shit. That's why I don't know what they're going to do for the second part because the director wants Mr. Freeze. How the fuck are you going to make Mr. Freeze real in reality?
That's gonna be a fucking hard thing to do.
Yeah. Unless the guy kills people and then puts them in ice boxes or some shit, some weird. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know how he's gonna do it.
I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work out. You're right.
We'll see. We'll see. Christian Bale is good, but he's kind of boring. It's because he does this. Believe it. What does he say? Oh, I'm Batman. Yeah. And he does a voice that kind of ruined it and shit. Yeah. I swear to God. Swear to me. Like, it's just fucking dumb. It sounds like he's taking a shit and shit.
He might have shit.
Yeah. Ben Affleck is okay too. Like, Ben Affleck was the best Bruce Wayne, and he was the best Batman. He was the best of both worlds, I think.
I believe his Batman because he was fucking like he was tough, man. That guy fucking like
he was
got
angry.
big for that role.
Dude, yeah. I don't know if I think I said this story a long time ago, but I'll say it again for all you new motherfuckers. My sister ran into Ben Affleck in her city at the time he was filming that fucking movie. And and I seen the pictures that she shows me on her phone. And not only is this guy fucking tall, but he was swole. Like, he did get fucking big,
he was big
to be Batman. I was just like, holy shit, this motherfucker was actually big. I told my sister.
That's how he got J-Lo back.
My sister said, surprisingly, she said, like, I was surprised too. Like, this guy was big. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I like Ben Affleck. I just sad that he never got a chance to make his own solo Batman movie to show us what he could have done. You know,
he didn't get the movie. He got the girl with a big ass.
Ah, yeah, the best money can buy. Kika.
She bought her. I mean, he bought her.
Yeah. He says Batman should have never listened to Kurt Cobain music in My Chemical Romance makeup. I hated that Batman. The cunt. Talking about Pattinson. Wholly off-topic shitballs, Batman. Sorry for the rant, but I can't remember anything about Thunderheart. I need to see it again. I hope you guys have. Yeah. It's all right. I hope you guys have a good Black Friday and got drunk out of your minds. Cheers again. Cheers! I chilled with you guys on Black Friday, and I gotta tell you guys, I fucking threw up after you guys left. Yeah, after I called it a night.
To go to work after
Yeah.
hours.
She probably did, Indy. I fucking asked her, and she said no, but I know she's lying. If she's my sister, I know she did. I would have. Yeah.
Her chon-chons got wet.
But mine would have too. I'm just saying. Cheers!
Cheers.
Hey, like shit like this, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and check out the full podcast on the link to the right where we discuss more topics we don't post on these short videos. Peace.